Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video on the channel. With the PTS getting a new update, we've got a whole bunch of new data mines to cover, and let me tell you guys, there is a lot coming from all sorts of different themes and stuff like that, so make sure to stay tuned. If you've enjoyed, don't forget to click on that like button, make sure to subscribe, and also guys, this would not be possible without DSJ over on Twitter, so make sure to go check him out. The link for his Twitter will be down in the description. Anyways guys, all that being said, let's dive into the latest data mines for Fallout 76. Alright, starting off first of all, we have a new back bling coming in, and this is going to be a 8-ball snooker ball or pool ball, whichever one you want to call it, and yeah, that's that. Going on to a more exciting item, this is what I've called the abandoned building set. This thing looks absolutely insane. The windows are all smashed. They actually look like you can see through these ones, which is a massive improvement. I love the roof lines as well. They look kind of like a rusted metal kind of looking kind of like design on them. And I also love the fact they've got all these kind of dead weeds draping over the top of them and stuff like that. I think that's a really nice touch and overall a really exciting looking building set. Next up on the list is a barrel with a bunch of stuff in, which you can actually go up and you're either taking a drink or it's possibly an apple bobbin set, but I'm not entirely sure. Going off the images, there is different shapes and sizes of stuff in there, so we'll just have to wait and see to find out what that actually is. Another exciting one on the list, we've got a new design of barring up your windows. We've got the wooden boards already, but now we're getting some steel bars to go over the top of them. There's also a new light on the way. This is a kind of Halloween-y vibed one. This one's going to be showing bats on your walls and stuff. Very cool, and it links in with a lot of Halloween type of stuff that's also going to be seen throughout this data mine. There's a new skin available for the chainsaw as well. That's meant to be coming into the game. This is a kind of Halloween themed one as well. It's very interesting looking. I like the colours on it and stuff, and definitely looking forward to it coming into the game. A weird one for you is they've actually cleaned up one of the default rugs that you get in the game, but hey ho, it kind of looks good. Now next on the list, we've got a bunch of diner items. So first of all, we've got a diner lights. These look pretty interesting. They're just very like small individual lights that you can place on your ceiling. And then going beyond that, we've got this new diner set, which looks really cool. It's a reskin of the other diner sets that we've got, but they've actually kind of upgraded it a little bit. As you can see in some of the pictures, you can actually get shelves in them and stuff now, which definitely looks really interesting and something to look forward to. Now, if you're like me and you hate this type of stuff, here's a porcelain doll. Absolutely hideous. Best move on from this one as soon as possible because it is just horrendous. Now, possibly one of my favorite items in this data mine is going to be the Elder coat reskin. This looks absolutely fantastic. It's got armor on the front of it and stuff as well, with that red mixed in with the standard Elder coat which we've seen in the past that the Brotherhood wears. Really excited for this one. It looks really cool. There's also a kind of pelt stand. This is something that you'd see in like Skyrim or something, but this has been thrown in there as well. Interesting one for you. And then after that, we've got a skin for the pump shotgun, and this is going to be an Enclave skin for all the Enclave fans. Now with the Nuka World on tour, we've got a fortune teller, and this one's a kind of skin which I'll probably never use in my life, but you might be kind of enjoying it. I don't know, maybe you like this type of thing, but for me it's a no. But anyways, it is in there, and it links in as well with this other item, which is the fortune teller wagon. I like the look of this one, not so much the outfit, but the wagon personally I do like the look of, so definitely looking forward to that coming into the game. There's also a couple of images of that medieval gate thing that we got in one of the previous data mines. I'm guessing this means it's been delayed and pushed back, but who knows. This is a kind of, I don't know, it's a weird looking one. Like, it's just a random gate with a big bloody giant foundation on the bottom of it. There's also another message board being data mined, very similar to the other one. I don't know really what the huge difference is between them. They both got two lights on them and they've both got a message board on them, so nothing too crazy with that one, I don't think. Then going on to some of the scary Halloween looking stuff. This is a new Mr. Fuzzy mask that's coming in and really reminds me of some horror film that should be brought out relating around to Mr. Fuzzy, because that thing looks horrible. There's also a couple of these in the data mine. This is a new balloon that's coming in. It's kind of like a little Mr. Fuzzy plushy balloon, but yeah, there's a couple more of them on the way as well. You did see in one of them images, you've got a Vault Boy and a Vault Girl, but I'll show you some more images of them later on. Now another item which I really like, I think this will go well with the Elder kind of like reskin that we seen earlier on. This is a Nuka-Cola backpack. I personally really like the look of this one. It looks a lot more detailed on the shop picture than it actually does in the game picture, but overall a nice item, so looking forward to that one as well. We've got a couple more neon signs on the way as well. These ones are a palm reader sign. I like the colours on them and stuff, looking pretty good, and overall a decent item. Now to match that Elder Battlecoat reskin, we've actually got the helmets to match in here. So there's one without a woolly hat or balaclava underneath, and there's another one with the balaclava underneath. Now there's quite a few plushies Datamine in this one. The first two which are coming up in the list are these two here. There's kind of like a scarecrow type of one and also like a patchwork type of one. Both interesting looking, but yeah, let me know what you think of them down in the comments below. Now the first prefab of this Datamine is going to be this one, and it kind of reminded me a little bit of that kind of like missile silo one that we got a while back, but then it's got this kind of rectangular shaped building on the side of it with the stairs going up, and overall I think it's a pretty decent looking item. I'm gonna kind of look out for this one for when it comes in. Now to match in with that Mr. Fuzzy horrifying mask, here is a horrifying outfit to go with it. A lot of you guys are probably into horrors, but I just really aren't. I don't know why, I've just never clicked with them, but yeah, I'm sure a lot of people will love these. There's a big kind of Halloween vibe with Fallout 76, given the fact that the time zone, it was all linked around and stuff. Going off the scary items as well, we've also got this scary looking plushie coming in. It's kind of like a honeycomb, I don't even know how to describe this thing, but it doesn't look very nice. Anyways, there you go, another one for the scary horror fan type of people in there. Moving on from that one, we've got this new skull mask that's coming in. This one again looks pretty cool. I like all the metal coming off, like the pipes and stuff. That looks really interesting, kind of like a Bane type of mask going on there. Now to add to the plushie collection, here is a Slocum Joe plushie. And while we're on the theme of Slocum Joes, we've also got a Slocum Joe coffee machine that's meant to be coming in. A nice little camp decoration for you there. And then moving on to the next one, this is a new survival tent which I think is coming in. And this one's a bit of a weird one. You've got the cooking stove, you've got a stash box, you've got a bed, but you haven't got a scrap box or one of the new ammo boxes. If you don't know what an ammo box is, check out the previous video on the channel. I'll tell you all about them. Now the next items on the list is quite interesting ones. So there's 3 different items in here. There's a tin can, there's a golf ball, and there's also a kind of cider jug or moonshine jug. Now from the pictures you can see all the items kind of get smashed a bit. So this is probably like a first of a kind that we see in Fallout 76. We've never had an item that you can throw in and like interact and break with. You can with flamethrowers and stuff, but not say like shoot and stuff like that. So this is something like kind of like first of its kind. So it's kind of exciting to see where they're going to take this in the future. Now mixing in with that horror theme, here's some tombs. So we've got like a solid concrete small tomb here with a little skeleton inside when you interact with it. And then we also have a prefab after that, which is a pretty cool one. You could build like a graveyard if you wanted to. Don't know why you'd want to, but if you wanted to, you could. Now there's also this item that I say in here, but it was the only Datamine image in the kind of list there that DSJ had. And I'm guessing it's a torch, like that you'd light the top of it on fire and just have it as a kind of light around your camp, but I couldn't make it out properly. Let me know what you think down in the comments about this one, because I'm personally not 100%. Here's that picture that I was talking about as well, about them Vault Boy and Vault Girl balloons. Now going off the Vault Boy theme, we've also got a few other items. So we've got the Vault Boy cannon that's meant to be coming in. I really like the gold wheel on this thing with the Vault Boy saluting on the side. I like that, I think it looks really cool. And then going on from that one, we also have some Vault Boy portraits. Now the weird thing with this one, obviously normally when you get a Vault Boy, you normally get a Vault Girl variant. And with this one, we've got 2 pictures so far of the Vault Boy portraits, but there's no Vault Girl portraits. There's a new kind of white wooden wallpaper on the way as well. I like this one, kind of like slates of wood. And then moving on to the next theme, kind of linking with that Halloween vibe, we've got a bunch of werewolf stuff. So first of all, we have a gauntlet skin. Now with that werewolf theme, we've also got a werewolf mask coming in. This one looks really, really cool. I really like the look of this one. And then to match it as well, we've also got a couple of outfits that link with it. So there's the female version and the male version, and they both look really, really cool. The next items on the list are going to be some new welcome mats. These are going to be themed around Slocum Joes, and I personally really like the look of these. I think it's a nice kind of fresh thing. I don't think we've had a new welcome mat in quite some time. I know it's not something that you like particularly stand to look out for, but it is nice to see them thrown in there. Now one of the most random items in this Datamine is probably going to be this, and this is some wooden planks. So you can use these to just kind of spruce up your camp, decorate them. They're going to just be camp decorations, but I suppose they could have some really cool uses if you want to make like a lumberyard or something like that. Now finally onto the last item. It's actually taken me a lot less time than I thought, but yeah, saving the best to last, here is the new Zeton power armor set. I've called it Zetan, even though it's possibly not Zetan. You know, there's that argument with Invaders from Beyond. But yeah, it's Invaders from Beyond themed, and it looks absolutely fantastic. I love this thing. Definitely going to be using it on the thumbnail because it looks awesome. But yeah, look out for this one, guys, because I'm personally really liking it. I hope they throw it in as a reward, but knowing Bethesda, it'll be Atomic Shop. But yeah, there's all the data mines for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you made it this point, hats off to you, because that was a lot of items, a lot of pictures, and yeah, lots and lots of stuff to look forward to. Anyways, guys, that will be it for this video, so I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to click on that like button. Make sure to subscribe for more future data mines on the channel, as well as all the Fallout 76 news. And that'll be it for today. So thank you all for watching, guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.